how's it going? Okay, let's do a thing. Let's do a thing. Corrupt cow, how's it going? How you doing? Hi guys. Let's see, just checking a couple of things for the stream, making sure we're okay. I think we're streaming on all three platforms, Twitch, Kick and YouTube. Things are looking okay. Okay, things looking good. So welcome everybody. My usual day for streaming. Fridays afternoon. I'm a bit late. I had planned on starting earlier, but you know, life stuff. Also, I did encounter some issues trying to install or run the latest version of Moblin on test flight. I think we're up to version 26.2006.0 brackets 15. So that particular version kept crashing my RTMP server, which is what I use in order to get the Action 4 video into my iPhone. It just wouldn't work. So whenever I tried connecting the Action 4 to the iPhone, crash. So yeah, wonder if anyone else is encountering the same issue, or perhaps it's my phone being a little old, iPhone 11, you know. I believe the only new features in the latest version of the test flight Moblin is the kick chat updates. I don't know why that would crash RTMP server. It's weird. Yeah, but I'd go into, can I show you? DJi devices. Just checking. Right, let's do a screen share. Moblin things here. Okay, right. This is what I do with the latest version of Moblin in test flight. As I go into DJi devices, see how it says streaming. I would click on shortcut DJi devices, go to the particular device, the one at the top, A4 S23, click on that, and then I'll scroll to the bottom, start streaming. As soon as I do that, crash. I think I was going through the motions. It said connecting to Wi-Fi, a message like that, and I was around there when Moblin crashed. So I might have to leave a message on the Moblin Discord to find out if anyone else is having the same issue with the latest version. Harvey, hey, how's it going? Do you have any recommendations for a cheap mic for IRL streaming? My budget is like $25. Is it US? 25. Like, still one of my favorite mics is the Ulanzi. What model is it? They got so many different model numbers. J12? I've forgotten. It's on my YouTube channel where I discuss the best mic for IRL. And this was before Rode, DJi, and the other brands came out with their latest set of mics. But even now, a year or two later, it's still a very solid one. And what I like about it is it's quite affordable, but the quality is really good for the amount you pay for that mic. And that's a good mic if you want to connect your iPhone or your phone, depending on what kind of device you have, Lightning or USB-C. So it comes in either version. So I have good audio for that. So my only two critiques on their microphone is it doesn't have a windshield. You could jerry-rig it. And it doesn't have a limiter for loud noises. But other than those two things, great. Really good audio. I bought similar mics which are a little bit cheaper and the audio was terrible. You know, there was a mic that looked the same, but it had a windshield. Tried that out, awful. How you found the video? Now that might be a bit above your budget. Because yeah, I can't figure it out with the conversion. But locally here, it's about 80 New Zealand dollars. US, I think it's 40, 30, 40. But that is a really good mic for the amount you pay for it. I'd say it's still quite up there with the other mics, quality-wise. You're going to check it out? Yeah. So that's one that I'd recommend that's affordable, gives you wireless audio. Decent distance, I think it's about up to 10 meters, maybe 20 meters. If you look it up online, it will have all the specs and everything there. And I did take it with me to my trip to Seoul as my backup. I think once they came out with their microphone, started to see smaller. Hold on, what's happening here? That was interesting. Wonder what happened there. Interesting. Okay, not sure. This looks like we cut out for a little bit. I am doing a couple of tests today. One of them is the latest version of Streamlabs, up to version 1. So we're on version 0 before, and that is the old school looking version of Streamlabs. We had no dark mode. The one that's available now gives you dark mode, the new layout, new everything. I'm sure we're still behind a few versions from the people who signed up to the beta. Yeah, so there's potential, very high potential for things to break today, because some of these things I haven't tested fully. So that is one thing we're trying out. I ran the starting action before I left home, and that's what I used to sort of get things running for my stream, and then the start action in order to actually start live streaming. So at least those two parts seem to be okay. So we'll have to cross our fingers, cross our toes that everything else works like it did. Yeah, so Streambot, hopefully things run fine and you guys won't notice a difference at all. And then there's some features that some of you guys have popped into chat who are telling me about that were available in version 1 of Streamabot, and I'd like to play around with those. One of them was real-time alerts. Excuse me. But, you know, I haven't done anything with Streamabot. All I've done is just update it. Had to mod a couple of things of Streamabot. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll find out. So we'll just see how things go today, and then if there are any quirks, anything that breaks, yeah, we'll know why, and then we'll have to do a couple of mods. Alright, so we've got the latest version of Streamabot running in the background, hopefully no problems today. Oh, I wonder about alerts, redemptions, things like that, if there's going to be any issues. We'll find out. And then, let's see, what else? We're using a new SRT, which was mentioned last time, and I forget who brought it up, but they said, hey Cliff, have you tried out new SRT? Here we go. Redemption, boom. This should be pretty straightforward. Yeah, because all that is inside of Streamabot is turn the visibility of the video clip that plays on and off. I'll wait and then turn it off. So So it's very simple, very straightforward. Thank you for the test. It's some of the others, like Math Bro. It should include our little screen share as well. Okay, that looks alright. See, that's quite a complicated action inside a StreamerBot. We've got animations, we've got it's making use of the move filter, and there's lots of steps involved with that one. Play the audio, move the scene, do this, do that. Maybe we're going to be okay. Maybe. Fingers crossed. Yeah, if you guys want to play around with those, yeah, we'll find out if things will be okay. Yeah, so move transition, that's OBS. There is turning the scenes on and off, OBS as well. So it's just those steps inside a StreamerBot. If it can send those to OBS and say, hey, do this, do that, turn this filter on, turn this scene on, turn this scene off. And from what we can tell, looks like we're okay. Yeah, so yeah, so good so far. Okay, yeah, so last stream, someone, forget who, but thank you, mentioned a new feature inside a StreamerBot. It's going back a couple of versions, so I don't remember exactly when it was added, but it was called New SRT, which you can find in Debug. So if we go Debug in the settings. So see right at the very bottom of our settings for debug, there's new SRT. So they asked if I'd played with it. So we're experimenting with it today. We'll find out if we have any glitches, any issues. I was reading on the Moblin Discord that I believe they were really hoping to make this the default version of SRT, but wanted to hold off, and we're gonna test that out. I don't even know what it does. I mean, I looked it up, did a search for new SRT, and there wasn't much about it that I could find. But you know, we'll see. We'll see how things go. It's the only way to know about this stuff, is just to try it. Yeah. Did you see that? So if we go settings, debug, and then right to the very bottom there's new SRT. So from the sounds of it, Eric and Co, the developers behind Moblin, have added an update to SRT. So you got like the groundwork of SRT protocol, and then people have made additions to it. For example, we've got SRTLA, which is from what I know was put together by Rational IRL and the folks at BellaBox. So they made their additions to SRT, which gave you bonding and what else? What are the benefits? Bonding and some other stuff. But yeah, we've got new SRT as a part of Moblin. It was raised last time, so I am going to try it out, see how it goes. So how does it affect our connection, which is to BellaBox Cloud? Don't know, not sure. hoping we're not going to have much, if any, glitching. So go back into settings. I'm also going to look at about version history. Okay, so we are going to, I think we have to scroll to the very bottom. Yeah, this should be in the reverse order. Latest updates at the very top. Oh, what is this order in? Oh, maybe it is in reverse order. I thought it was the other way around. 2310. 23. Okay, right, never mind. Go back to the very top. That's good, that's good. Okay, so version 26.2007.0. This one updated on the 16th. It is not the 16th, 20th? Anyway, enable background streaming by tapping stream ended. Toast that shows up when entering. Okay. Enable replay by tapping its toast, similar to background streaming. I haven't tried that, mainly because I don't have much storage left in my phone in order to have a replay going. Slightly bigger toast, subtitle font. Make it easier to read in the 5 seconds you got before it disappears. Okay, yep, so that's been good. DJi gimbal experiment. FPS setting, work in iOS 26. Buy icons. Toast when entering foreground. Lots of people had that idea. And it's actually been a really good way of monetizing the app without it being annoying. So I like what they've done there. So it has a little toast that pops up and then asks if you'd like to buy an icon. And it also doesn't block you from doing anything. So you get a little toast. They'll say, you can buy icon to help support Moblin, but you can still do things while that toast is up. Fix black shark cooler crash. Okay, so I don't have one of those. So I'm curious how folks are finding it. Up a few third-party dependencies. Okay, all right, cool. Version history. I'm sure there's more updates. Yeah, so unfortunately I'm not able to try out the chat updates, which includes the kick mod features. So you'd be able to notice when I go to the chat window, there's a new icon where it says send message. So we see two, one which is for predefined messages. Love this feature. And then we've got one, actually I don't know what that other one does. But there's a third one which looks like a globe icon. And when you tap on that, it gives you toggle buttons in order to send a message to Twitch and to kick one or the other, which I love that. So I would have loved to have played around with that, but for some reason that version of Moblin was crashing for me. So hopefully there'll be an update soon which will address the crashing, and it has something to do with the RTMP server, or what I use in order to get the Action 4 video into my iPhone. Gotta go. I'll be back later. Have a fun testing. Okay, thank you, Corrupt. Okay, right. So it's 4:20 now, and we don't have long until 5, which is when it starts getting really cold. So I figured we could just go for a ride on the e-scooter, which I have right here. Test a couple of the features out. If you have any questions, let me know. and that's about IRL live streaming photography. I do have the photography camera with me today. Just going to check something. How's that battery? Battery's good. We are connected, okay. Let's just make sure. Connect. How's it going? How are you doing? Oh yeah, I did put through that feature request that I mentioned last time, and that's where you could give users a nickname. Because I know you have different usernames across the platforms. So it'd be nice to be able to just give you a nickname, and then when you pop in chat to say hello, it'll read out that nickname for me, and then I'll be able to address you properly by the name you'd like to be called. But there's lots of benefits to that. For folks who pop into chat regularly and they want to be called by a different name from what their username is. Got a few folks whose usernames might be completely different to their name. You're good, nice, that's the one. So we had someone who came in last time, and they said, I forget what their username was, but let's say it was Eunice, but I called them Uni. Oh no, called me Eunice. Oh, okay, sorry. Now, it's little things like that can be hard to remember, especially with how many people will pop into your chat over the weeks, months, years you do this. So there'll be like OGs who maybe they can't pop in for a while. It's been a couple of months or something. Then, Moblin will be able to remember that nickname, and then when they pop into chat again, you go, oh, hey, how's it going? Just call you see? Exactly. So that's where, if we had the nickname feature inside of Moblin, then I could add, it's a ZLZ with a nickname of C. Now, we don't have that feature yet. I put it through yesterday, maybe the day before, and we've got quite a few folks in the Moblin team who like the idea. So, sweet. Looks like it's going to happen. But I'm not sure how long it'll take. Ideally, it'd be better if Eric, the main guy, as part of Moblin, was working on it, because then the update will go through faster. But I think we've got Chris onto it. And Chris has started contributing to the Moblin project, and that new kick feature is part of it. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. That's a cool feature, yeah. So even though you told me you'd like to be called C, I'm probably going to remember for all of about a day, and then I forgot it. But I'll try. Yeah, I remember seeing that feature on a different app. Actually, I think it was a website, not an app. Handy if you stream from home, but not very useful if you're IRL streaming like me, because anything that's online needs to be open. So as soon as you close the window, it's going to stop working. And I think that it's closed down, or it's no longer around anymore. Need to get rid of this rubbish. So I was trying to find it so I could give the Moblin guys a link with an example of it, but I hadn't used that in over a year, maybe like longer. But yeah, or on their website, you could go to a section where you could add a nickname to a user. So for example, we've got a regular in chat called Hyena MC. Now, some of the TTS apps will actually say his username like it's an acronym. He'll read out every letter. So HYENAM, hyena. Oh, how's our camera? Very connected. So that's another cool thing about this feature when it becomes available, because TTS will get usernames wrong sometimes, completely wrong. So you go, huh? Who's that? And you have to look at the chat and go, oh, okay. So that's where you could correct stuff like that. Connecting. So we're trying to connect this camera to the portable hotspot, which I have today. I don't always have it. So we've got 4-hour gear, the Action 4, iPhone 11, we've got the S23 Ultra, the Anker 250 watt battery bank, and the Nighthawk M2. No bonding, because whenever I've tried to bond the Nighthawk to the S23, it messes with our setup. Now I found that the internet from the S23 to the iPhone is strong enough. Connection failed. Please check the setting. What the? Do I have to do a network reset? I wish this camera supported FTP, or it just had better networking features, because they're not good. Connection failed, yeah. Okay, so we will try. We're going to go to reset network. Oh no. Okay, just remembered. Network setting, access point, yes, manual setup, select from network list, there's always like a million Wi-Fi's around, that's the problem. Give me a shake. Media check. How's it going? How are you? How's things across the ditch? No battery? Well, yeah, of course. Well, we're testing a couple of things. I've got a red light. Streamer bot that's running in the background. Hopefully, no problems for you guys, and things will just seem like normal. But they've gone, oh, okay, I need to unplug, replug. Yeah, we're on to version 1.0.0. Now, a lot of folks who signed up to the beta, they had early access to this version of StreamerBot, but now, at least that version is available to everyone. So I've got that installed, updated it today, hadn't fully tested it, of course, and we're going to see if there's any issues. So far, seem okay. Been rainy over there? Okay. Yeah, I've been tuning into Masingo 2141 streams. He's in Sydney, and it just always looks like it's raining over there. Across the ditch here. We've been really fortunate because it hasn't rained here. Not as much as it usually does around this time of the year. Ah, there we go. I can see it now. Ah, what is the password? Oh, I think I know now. So we're connecting to the Wi-Fi hotspot for this camera. But I also need to pair registration done, finish, so that's good. Also need to change the upload settings because the default is that select file type, yeah, default is movie, MOV files. So we're going to change that to JPEG. I also want to connect I also need to get a pairing code. Very annoying. Pairing code. So let's see. Frame.io. Oh, no, not what I want to. So, connections, yes. Pairing code. Oh, need to delete the old one. Add new device. Device ready to connect. Add pairing code. 1, 2, 3, 4. Authorize. Finish. Okay. That is fine. Okay, let's see. No rush. So on monochrome, I'm just going to turn off the thing. Smile. Okay, this should transfer the photo from here through the Nighthawk M2 back to frame.io. The home computer with StreamerBot. Oh, okay, this is one part where we're going to find our StreamerBot is still working. We'll pull the photo from frame.io and then with OBS display it for you guys. So here to here, frame.io, StreamerBot, OBS. Okay, I'll put that back in the bag. see. Anything on here? Nothing. What if I've got the whole curing issue? I try and remotely log in. I don't even know where to look inside of the new streamer bot. Admit. Oh, because they were the latest version of test flight, I think 15. Okay, alright. So it's not just me then. Good to know, good to know. Also true, Admit. How are you doing? Yeah, I had to roll back a version, so we don't have the cool kick features that the latest has. But I'd much rather be able to stream with Action 4 than to be able to use it. But stink though. I was really looking forward to playing with it. Stream apps? Integrations maybe. File watcher? Oh, okay. Now it's definitely this one, because I think when I streamed last time, Wednesday, just a day or two ago, I was on the previous version. So there's something with this one that's different. So you see, I've got an iPhone 11, you've got an 11 Pro Max I think. So at least with ours, it's not just my one device. I'd be interested in knowing if anyone who's got a newer iPhone, if it's crashing for them as well. So I'll find out from our good friend Deadly. I think Deadly has a 15 Pro Max. So, yeah. If it's not working for him, then we'll know. It's more than just the age of the device. I think our photos are busted for today. Oh, actions. Actions and cues. Action history? No, pending actions. Nothing pending. Okay. So I thought that's where the photos thing wouldn't be working. Okay, let's try another photo. What the? Okay. Wait, I've got one photo. Menu. Frame.io. I'm going to try resending a photo to the last one. Okay. Back. Start transferring. Oh, there we go. So it was not streamable then. Okay, guess I can log out of this. So lock computer. Okay, computer is locked. And exit. Cool. Okay. So we're also going to check in here, widgets. We have, well, we need this one enabled. Snapshot plus screen share and vertical screen share. So those we're happy with. Now, what I have done previously in order to do a snapshot is I would use predefined messages. So that's one way of doing it. So we can turn those off. Use the little froggy icon. So there we go, so that looks good, but as a streamer that's a bit clunky, so we are instead going to use the quick button. So we'll do one of those as well. Quick button, which is that green icon at the top. Oh, I need to find out if they're actually being sent to Discord. So I'm just going to turn off our screen share widget for a little bit. So turn off the visibility.
Oh, it's fire!
Sharing.
Okay, you better not litter. Oh, fishy
Okay,
for all of us.
nah, it doesn't look like it's working. Oh no, it is working. Sweet. So back to Moblin. Vertical. Okay, so if I swipe back to Discord, this is my Discord, we have a oh, okay. So Moblin snapshot that is now working. I think the problem I had was I had two webhooks that had the same name. So you can have the URL for the webhook and you can also have the name of the webhook. If you have two that are exactly the same, it confuses the upload. So I had to change one of the webhooks to something else, and now it looks like it's working here because our snapshot hasn't worked in a little while. Okay, going back to Moblin. Update on Moblin RTMP issue. Got a response for Eric the man. Able to reproduce the issue. Those will have a fix soon. Unsure window. Okay, right, cool. Probably not during my stream. And for me to be able to update, I would have to stop streaming, update Moblin, start streaming again. I wonder what the issue was. So I was able to replicate it. Now it's a matter of just going through the code and stuff. Diddley, how's it going? How you doing? Hello, hello. How's it going, Legend? How about you? How's it going? Going good. Going good. I'm gonna go for a ride on the e-scooter, take some photos with the camera, a few more photos. test some features that I'm aware of inside of the version of Moblin that I have. Let's see, we've done predefined messages. So war zoning. Also need to put the phone on a charge. We're also using new SRT, which I mentioned at the beginning, but you can find that inside of settings, debug, and at the very bottom, new SRT at the very bottom there. Things seem to be pretty stable for the stream. Yeah. So we'll just continue using it, maybe a little bit more, keep that on. Also, look at more screen blockers with Lumia. Screen blockers. What's a screen blocker? What is that? Yeah, so my setup is still Action for iPhone 11, S23 Ultra. We've got the Nighthawk M2 for the photography camera. I took the SIM card out of the iPhone, put it into Nighthawk, and then back home we've got OBS Studio. We've got the latest version of StreamerBot. We're on version 1.0.0. Things seem to be working okay. Haven't needed to do any mods. Yeah, well, someone told me about it last stream. They said, have you tried new SRT? I was like, what is that? You'll find it in debug. Because I was already streaming at the time, I couldn't add it, I think. So I had to make a choice, because I don't know if you guys noticed over the last year or so, especially when I was making videos for that series that I have about IRL live streaming, I'd be alternating between NoAlps and Loop SRT. So NoAlps in order to make a video for YouTube about NoAlps, and then Loop SRT whenever I needed to make a video on that. And eventually it got to the point where it was starting to break my stream. I had this thing, had this thing, had this thing, had this thing. So then I had to settle on one of them. And what I like about Loop SRT gives me the ability to customize everything. So that might not be for you. You might not want to be able to do that. But yeah, a combination of Loop SRT and StreamerBot, I can have custom messages. Whereas NoAlps, when it goes to BRB, you can't change the message that's displayed for NoAlps. You can turn it off. But for example, if you wanted to say scene changed, or scene is now BRB, you can't do that. It's a fixed message. And also if you connect Bellbox Cloud, it'll say scene switch to BRB Bellbox Cloud with your bitrate and your return time. Whereas a StreamBot, you can have whatever messages you want displayed. I also didn't like the way that it showed my OBS scene names. So in OBS, my scenes are called Scene Cam 1, Scene Cam 2. I just want to say Cam 1, so you can't change that either. Whereas with StreamerBot and Loop SRT, you can have it say scene change to Cam 1. So there's things like that you can do with StreamerBot and Loop SRT that you can't with NoAlps. But if you just want something that's easier, NoAlps. New SRT. I don't really know what new SRT is. I tried to look it up on the Moblin Discord, couldn't really find much about it. But from what I found, Eric, main honcho behind Moblin, wanted new SRT to be the default for Moblin, but it's not really fully tested. That's why it is an option inside debug. So that's the gist of what I got from the Moblin Discord. That's it for me there. Customize everything. I've never used it. No. Oh, okay, yeah. Looked at the GitHub and I went away. I've always used Loopy, yeah. So with Loopy SRT, it doesn't give you any chat commands. It doesn't give you anything really. It just changes scenes for you in OBS, which is great. And then with StreamerBot, I can customize all the chat messages you see, everything. And I can replicate the chat commands that no else has. So if you don't mind doing all those things in order to have your chat say whatever you want, then Loopy SRT and StreamerBot is good for that. So if you're like perfectionist guy like me, he wants to do all that stuff. Yeah. That's the thing with this camera, you got to keep using it, keep taking photos, otherwise it disconnects. Success, okay. Also try pick. If I pick PIC, yeah. It does look right. It might not be resizing the image. Hold on. Alright, I think OBS isn't, it's, yeah, I think the image is full size, it's not being resized into the, what do I use, media source or the image source? What's a StreamerBot 1.0? Wow, with the latest version of StreamerBot, it has dark mode. I can't show you because it's on my home computer. I don't have a way of showing you the new one. I just want it to silently work in the background and for there to be no issues with our stream at all. And so far things have been okay. The problem with that image, latest photo. Latest photo, let's try that. Oh, I need to plug you guys in. Okay, that works. So that retrieved the latest photo that I took, which I'm pretty sure it's only showing the bottom corner. Wait a minute, hold on. So that is correct. How many photos have I taken? Oh, I did take a dud photo, so that is right. Okay, delete. Okay. Oopsie. Yeah, it's a problem. Problem with this fancy setup I've got, if you take a dud photo, it will pop up on stream as well. Let's see. And that is fine. Okay, we're going to go for a ride on the e-scooter. don't want to be stuck in this spot for the whole stream. Also, probably need to plug you guys in as well. Yeah, so Action camera needs a recharge, iPhone needs a charge. Okay, set up. Got the e-scooter, iPhone, S23 Ultra, Anchor battery bank, and Nighthawk in here. All important coffee. Pop it on the chest mount. And then we've got the Insta360 selfie stick today, which will just fiddle on the side here. I'll keep the screen share open. Which is what I am doing, or what I can see inside of Moblin. So Moblin's doing everything. It's our streaming phone, it's handling the Action 4, and also how I'm able to see the chat. Okay. Go back to our table. Just check that we haven't left anything. Okay. Now do I have a black and white photo? What do we think? Oh, not what I wanted. Back. The sky looks really flat. Oh, that's right. I've still got it on multiple exposures. Get real crazy with our exposures. Okay. So that was about 4. Four exposures and 1. So we're continuing the theme from last week, I think. Let's see, so we have played around with Snapshot, Moblin Snapshot, also predefined chat messages. Just trying to think of the other updates. Ooh, how about one of these? Yeah. Gonna bring up Moblin on the other, not Moblin, Discord on the other phone. Tech, app crash, oh yeah. Live photos working. Got a normal photo there. 1673. This guy Hyena, how's it going? How are you? What have you been up to, Hyena? What have you been up to? Okay, so we'll click OK. Going to do if you can see that. Okay, that's three exposures for that one. Double exposure. Oh, nice. Hopefully the weather's starting to get a little bit cooler. Know how hot it's been over there. Well, summer photography. Must be a lot of golden light over that way. So last time we did multiple exposure photography. I was only doing 2. I wasn't aware that this camera can do more than 2. So yeah, we're just we're doing lots and lots. Love the golden light. Yeah, you're lucky. We don't really get that over here. Yeah, lucky. Whew. Feel that breeze. What a house. Yeah, look into Discord. So I got the 2. I think it works this way when you kind of rotate the, what is it? The tilt. Get some interesting looks at that. And a reasonably flat background. So the flat sky actually works pretty well for it. I'm going to try something that I did last time. Yeah? New subscriber. Shouldn't that be resubscribed? But thank you for the tier 1 sub. Oh, actually I'm wondering, is it a false sub? Because Moblin can actually do say that I got a new subscriber, but it's just like a not a. Did you just resubscribe or not? I don't know, because I don't see a confirmation from Streamable. Oh, you did? That's weird. So we've got inside of Moblin, it says new subscriber, just subscribed at tier 1. Then it says new resubscribe, just resubscribed tier 1 for 10 months. Let's go. Thank you, please. You did. Okay. And then we got confirmation from StreamerBot with the tier 1. Because I had a little while ago well, Moblin told me that someone subscribed, but they didn't. It was a false alert. And I think the Moblin folks are aware of it. And they rolled out an update that did correct it. He did, okay, right. Yeah, don't know. I think the best way is just to wait for the StreamerBot notification. But that one's always spot on. Thank you again, yeah, thank you. Right, let's do another celebratory multiple exposure. Now, the idea I have is I want to get it from two different angles. So see how we're looking at it from this side of the building? We're going to go over there, slightly different angle, similar distance. So I'm just going to go straight this way. So the distance should be similar. Yeah, okay. Now it's a busy sky. It's going to be a little wide. Oh, hold on. And click OK. And we can see the building. Oh yeah, looks quite interesting. Checking the exposure. I might just do two, not a third. So we click back, exit, and then that should transfer our double exposure. Now check out chat. This guy. Alright, so Shivac, saw your message. Just making sure I didn't miss something. I've always only used Loopy. Okay, yeah. Double exposure, be well. I thought I missed a message, but I guess not. Yeah, I think it could be Wharf security. Yeah, sometimes you can have some dodgy folks, so just keep an eye on folks. They have transport officers as well, which wear a very similar looking uniform. I think these are a lot better than my first attempt at this. I don't like my dud photo. I want to delete that. Yeah, the others are way too busy. We've got 3 today. Cool. Alright. Now, I think it works that we're doing it in black and white rather than colour. So I think we might leave it until we start getting the hang of it. Also, let's see, this is something you could help me with, Hyena. And that is the mode. I think I might have it on average. Because the manual doesn't really explain what they mean. So on the Fuji, if we wake it up, get a drive. So we've got all these different types for multiple exposure. So we've got add, average, light, and dark. Now I'm thinking average is like the safe option. It just takes an average of the image. We've got additive, light, and dark. Whereas light and dark kind of makes sense, so I'll take probably what is the lightest part of the image. I'm not sure when you would use them. light versus dark, and also add. Not sure if you can see that. Yeah, so got add, average, light and dark. We'll leave it on average for now. That's what we've been using. But I'd like a better understanding of it. Maybe the only way really is by playing with it. I think because this building is quite big, it fills up my frame. I'm going to try going vertically with our exposures, see what happens. So we're going to go take one from up here. We're going to click OK. And take another one. And take another one. Click OK. Yep. Okay, I'll check it. And then another one. Okay. Okay, that looks real busy. Checking the Discord. The camera adds exposure together. So this is for additive. Also, thank you. Additive, the camera adds exposures together. You may need to lower exposure compensation depending on the number of shots. Average, camera automatically optimizes exposure for the final picture. The background in series shot without changing the composition will be optimally exposed. Okay. So you don't need to play around with the exposure then. Bright. Yeah? I think they changed it to light. Camera compares the exposures and chooses only the brightest pixel at each location. Colors may be mixed depending on their brightness and hue. Dark. Camera compares exposures and chooses only the darkest pixel at each location. Colors may be mixed depending. Okay. Now, I still don't know what that means. So let's say I look at a scene. It chooses the darkest pixel. I think we'd need the exact same thing and then be able to take photos, multiple exposures of it, the exact same thing, and be able to compare it. Yeah, I was thinking that. Cool feature. Okay, adds the exposures together. So this is where you adjust the exposure. Okay, right. Average does the exposure for you. Live photo. Okay, clips. Okay, cool. Moblin. What's happening in Moblin? Sounds good. Give this a try, but I can't commit to an ETA at the moment since I've got a lot happening in real life. Hey, fair enough, Chris. Okay, so we'll see how it goes with the user nicknames. I'm hoping you can see some of you soon. Yeah, totally understandable. Let's see. The data struck in Swift is Error Pro when using slices, not the first time in bytes. Build 17. Oh, hold on. Is this going to crash? Alright, we appear to have a new update for Moblin. It's build 17. We're on 26.2007.015 currently. I am going to attempt to update Moblin, but that will mean we'll need to go BRB, because I want to try out the new kick features without RTMP crashing on us. Okay folks, so we'll be right back. If we have issues, then I'll just roll it back to the one we're on now, which is build 15. So build 15 works for me. 16 caused my Moblin to crash. 17, fingers crossed, everything's working. So it should only take a moment, okay? I don't know, I can put on slideshow. We're back. I think we're okay. The fact that I've got the RTMP working is a good sign. Alright. Just waiting for the preview. There's a couple of photos there I want to delete. So that should be a loop. So one, move one, two's okay. 1 and 3. Definitely 3. 3 and maybe 4. Okay, so photo 1 was removed. I'm just trying to recall what would be 3 now. Should be 2. Seven photos. Okay, slideshow should loop around again. And this is all streamer bot. What's happened here? It's confused. Okay, alright. I think our thing may be broken. Oh, my chat that. So cam 1. just going to try, let's see, photo 1. It's going to tell us what the first photo is. Okay, that's alright. Gear photo. Photo 2. Ooh. I think I deleted that one. Okay, let's try remove 2. I think we'll remove the first photo. Remove 1. So 5 photos. Let's bring up our slideshow. Okay, yeah, it's a much better place to start. But even though it probably won't bring up the slideshow again. Yeah, okay, right, that was cool. Camera, no. Back to cam 1. Good test of StreamerBot version 1.0. Alright, okay, so as you guys might be able to see there, we do have the new chat options. Okay, so it is sending messages to both Twitch and Kick. So I'm just going to try sending a message to Kick. Did that work? Why can't I see it? So I open up Kick on the other phone. Update required, update. Bring up my channel, chat. I don't see anything in the Kick chat. So I'll try again. Hey. So we'll send messages. Oh, you guys can't see. So let's bring up screen share. Okay, so it's okay. So now we have an icon for Twitch, or we could send messages to both. We'll choose Twitch. I know, I probably haven't logged into Kick. Or send a message that says, hey. Okay. Now, I thought I had, so, chat, streaming platforms, Kick. Oh, login. Okay, right, so I'll just turn off screen share for a sec. Channel login? Why doesn't it bring up a login? It brings up the Kick page. So if you log into Kick here, I don't have these details. Ah, no. Okay. Let's take another photo while we're here. This time, drive mode set to add. And adjust exposure. Oh, whoa, okay, it's quite a bit brighter. I think this will be very tricky to master. So I'm just going to send it and then see what happens. Wondering how can I log into Kick? I think I have to log in remotely. So I don't have the username details on me. Does it look overexposed? Does I? Okay. Let's try add. So lightest part of the images. Wait, hold on. Light. Okay, yeah, light. So that's 2 exposures. I think I did 2 with the last one. And then we'll change it to dark. Interesting. If I have it, the details saved to my phone. Nah. Okay, excellent. Let's put you on this photo. Yep, all good. No worries, Hyena. Hello. Okay, so So I'm going to try and log into the Kick. So one moment, folks. Need to remotely log into my computer, get the details from there. Okay, other monitor. Passwords. No. Back to the other monitor. Keyboard. Okay. I'm going to ask for my code. Yeah. Here's my mail. Whoop. Nope. Okay, right, so 1, 2, 3. So we are logged in now. Let's bring up our screen share. Oops, wrong button. Back to portrait. Okay. So let's do another test. So this is a test message to Twitch. AT. On the other phone, oh, actually we can log out of that now. So locking computer, closing out of the app. Yep, okay, cool. Alright, and then opening up Twitch on this phone. Check my message. So I can see my message has been sent to Twitch. And then we are going to change to Kick AK. Alright, that looks good. On this phone, I'm going to open up Kick app. Come on. Let's try that again. Oh yeah, now I can see it in here. Fantastic. Ban, timeout, delete, copy. I need someone to write something in KChat. KChat. KChat, come on. Don't be shy, folks. There he is, Pro DJ Witness. How's it going, my bro? How you doing? How's things? Just testing out some of the new features inside of the latest version of Moblin. We actually updated to that one. We're up to version 26.2007.0 build 17. Just to work up below. Oh, okay. Long night, eh? Big night, yeah. Oh, that's good. Nice. Okay. I think I can close this one. Oh, how are we doing over here? Oh, we're on the red. Okay, I need to plug in the Action 4. I forgot about keeping it charged. It's one of the good things about that Taliesin power grip I showed you guys on my last stream. You don't have to worry about battery. So I've got a cable here. I can plug you guys in. Let's have a look. We are now charging. We were on 6% battery. Yikes. Yeah, got the Anchor battery bank in here. It is currently charging the iPhone, the Action 4 now. And I've got a cable for the S23. Yeah, it's got to pop you back up there. I think the cable's long enough. As I hook up the S23 to power. Reading charging, 98% on the S23 Ultra. iPhone, looks like we're pretty good over there. And may already be up to like 8% or something on the Action. 9%. Now this should send messages to both platforms. Let's type A K T. Maybe KNT. Let's try that. I think that worked. Let's have a look. How are we today? How are we today, fam? Sending messages to both. Fan? Fam. Autocorrect. Okay, that seems to be working. So we're going to switch it back to Twitch. So it's sort of the default. And then maybe one day we'll also be able to do that for YouTube. You know? But yeah, it's working well. Slinky, how's it going? How are you doing? Oh, awesome. Now connected via port forwarding or using BallotBox. I'm currently using BallotBox Cloud. I've alternated between the two systems. And I'm currently paying for BallotBox Cloud. It's just easier, so much easier to stream. Like I don't have to have two setups or connections inside of Moblin. So I think I mentioned it in one of my videos, probably the remote streaming remotely video. When you have that setup and you alternate between streaming at home locally or streaming remotely, you actually need two separate streams inside of Moblin or IRL Pro to connect to either or. So if I was streaming at home, I'd need to switch to a stream setup that is for my local local connection, using the local IP for my home computer. And then when I switch to the remote one, I need to activate that one instead of the local. And it's just annoying, frustrating to do that. Also, I've got quite a lot of things on my computer where I need to have, I've got like VPNs all over the place, I've got firewalls, I've got all these things. So you need to modify them in order to allow the connection to go through. So that's the other thing, Hey, you're welcome. No worries. I know how hard this can be, so maybe one day it'll be a lot easier. Less stress, less hassle. For now, we've got to work with the tools we have, and what Moblin's doing is pretty awesome. If you're in the Android camp, I do suggest maybe picking up a cheap iPhone, an older model like my one, have a play around with Moblin, and then see how that goes. But I'm a real big fan. My next upgrade will be another iPhone. It'll be a Pro Max of some kind, once they're cheaper. Prices will need to go down. I also need to pay off the bills I mentioned last time, get those sorted before I can buy any cool toys. Or, if I get a really good payout through either any of the platforms or the Amazon affiliates income I get, then I'll be able to get a new phone that way, or toys. Anyway, let's jump on the scooter. Got the Insta360 tripod. This gets pretty tall. It's kind of my go-to, unless I'm going to do a really long stream. Then I would use the Taliesin or a walking stream. E-scooter doesn't really make sense to bring that. Okay, so let's see. So the new chat features, I do want to play around. So I don't think this does anything for... Oh, hold on. So we can do ban, timeout, delete, copy for YouTube. I don't think that would work. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Let's go streams, no. Chat. Seems chat. Okay, so one of the updates we've been testing is this one called New SRT at the very bottom of settings debug. New SRT stream has been pretty good. Like I don't think I've heard any glitching today. I'm gonna have to check the preview or the VOD later on. But I've been listening to the preview and haven't heard anything. But, knock on wood. You see, so that's one update. StreamerBot, there's a new version of that, version 1 now, which has dark mode. Woohoo! And from what I can tell, for the most part, it's been working fine. There's the new chat features, which we are now able to use with the latest build. Just gonna take a photo. I'm going to switch our drive mode just to a very normal still image. Hold on, are we still connected? I think we are still connected. Whoa, that light looks real nice. See the light on that cargo ship. Sky, peachy pink color. Okay, quite a colourful photo. Maybe there's a codec. Just wondering about one of the other. We had nothing selected. Oh, there we are. .8. Did that photo come through? What number was it? 1696, so it hasn't come through yet. Give it a couple of seconds, wait for it. Snapshot uploaded to Discord. That's good. Whoa. Nice light. Try back to Valvia again. So I want to get alongside that window. 1697, so 96, 97. And then the latest one. Boy, I bet that sunset looks real nice out west. Yeah, I think so. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream today. It's been a good one. Enjoyed the chats, enjoyed the questions. Did a couple of tests there with the latest version of Moblin.
Yeah?
Version 26.2007.0, builds 15 and 17. StreamerBot, we were on version 1.0. The new chat features, thank you Chris for adding those. Thank you Eric for updating Moblin, fixing the RTMP error we were having. You guys are awesome. We had Hyena with the tier 1 sub. Thank you Hyena, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. No bonus streams until I've uploaded a new video, so probably next Friday I'll see you. Probably, we'll see. Catch you later guys.